Good morning, friends. Teresa from Star Stylist Homestead. So today is the last day I'm able to do a video. And today I'm going to make chicken mozzarella bombs. They're high in protein, which I'm going to need. I struggle getting my protein in, so I'm hoping after a couple days after surgery, I'll be able to eat these. I made my lasagnas this morning. Look, I have 2 of them. So one of them's for dinner tonight, and the other one I'm going to chop it all up and put it in the freezer. So anyway, this should be really quick and easy. So let's bring you down here. Okay, what I'm using here, oops, hold on. Okay, what I have here is 3 cups. I'm doubling this recipe. I'm doubling this recipe. This is almost 4 cups of chicken. It's my pressure canned pretty chicken. I have a whole block of cream cheese. I have a half a cup. Remember, I'm doubling, so I'm just telling you what I'm using, okay? Oops. Italian season. Calls for 1. I'm going to do 2. We're literally just mixing this all in, and then we're going to bake them in the oven, 375, for like 15 minutes or so. 15 to 20 minutes till the cheese melts, basically. This is garlic powder. Calls for 1. Going to use 2 teaspoons. They sound really good anyway. A little bit more there. And then we want salt and pepper to taste. I'm just going to put a smidgen of pepper. And I'm going to put about for now, a half a teaspoon of salt. Once it's all mixed, we'll check. Then we got 2 cups, no sense in dirtying that, 2 cups of mozzarella cheese. So I'll do 4 of these, because that's good. And I believe that is all. And just mix it all together. And you definitely want the cheese at room temperature. You're never going to mix it. And what I probably should have done was mix all the cheeses first and then added the chicken. So this will be a minute mixing this all in, because this does not call for any liquid. So let me get all this mixed and I'll be right back. All right, friends. It was much easier using my hands. So I just went in, put it all together. I tasted that. There's enough salt and pepper for me. Now, I don't want them really big. So I'm just going to take them in a ball, roll them all together. I am going to flatten them down just a little bit. So, about a 2-inch ball. And put them on my parchment paper, and I'll be back when they're all done. All right, friends, there you have it. 16 of them in the oven. I'm going to put them at 15. I'm going to put them at 10 minutes because I made them smaller, and I flattened them out a little bit. They're supposed to stay round, and I guess they'll eventually flatten out. I don't know. We'll find out together. I'll bring you back when they come out. All right, friends, there you go. That was 22 minutes because I decided to put cheese on these. I don't know. So I just sprinkled cheese on top of them. I'm going to let these cool off for a little bit, and then we'll do a taste test. All right, friends, I don't feel like waiting. I'm going to do it hot. I got a little bit of my pizza sauce right there. Let's see. Well, this is the inside. No different than the outside, really. It's just, my sister said they're chicken meatballs. I'm like, yeah, I guess they are. But let's see how they taste. Not bad. For pure protein, I think they're actually pretty good, but they're kind of plain. What do you think?
They taste like your little crackers.
Crackers?
Your chicken crackers. Your little protein chicken crackers that you take.
The chips?
Yeah, that's what they taste like.
How do they taste like that? Those are pure, those are crunchy.
But they taste like that.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. I thought those were good too.
I think they'd be good on a sandwich. But then, why bother cooking them? Because there's nothing in there that you couldn't eat them just like that. I don't know. It seems like extra work for making a chicken salad, if that makes sense. But they are good. The pizza sauce is pretty good with them. But I think if you use these, if you want to cook them on a sandwich. Anyway, when I seen the picture of them, all the cheese was oozing out of the top. My friends, there is no cheese oozing out of this. What I do like is the crispy. So, on the bottom. So I probably, would I make them again? Probably. But I'd probably flatten them a little bit more and flip them and have a nice crispy one. If that makes sense. Crispier. But you could freeze these. Shoot, you could freeze them before you even cook them into little patties. Take them out and throw them in your air fryer or your oven, whatever. Make a sandwich out of these. Throw these on a salad. That would be good. I definitely dip them in something because if you don't, they're kind of plain. I mean, I can taste the spices I have in them, but they're kind of plain. So there you have it. Your choice. Make them. They are good. Will I make them again? Probably. But like I said, I'd flatten them and make them crispier. But there you have it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you. Love you guys. I'll see you on the flip side. I don't know when, or you'll see me. Say a prayer. Love you guys. Ciao.